So today I'd like to talk to you about arithmetic sequences. So these are sequences of numbers which go plus, 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 and which are relatively easy to figure out once you understand the two formulas behind them. So the one thing that the three sequences that I've written out on the board have in common is that they all move in fours. So for example, this is the 4, 8, 12, 16 sequence, and then it's a plus 4, plus 4, plus 4 sequence. So what we call the common difference is 4, because if you do 8 minus 4, you get 4. If you do 12 minus 8, you get 4. If you do 16 minus 12, you get 4. So the common distance is 4. And then when you look at the second sequence, which is 5 and 13, 17, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 4 is 17. This is also a sequence that moves in fours. And then the last one, 10, 14, 18, 22, is also a sequence that moves in fours. So all of these are what we call 4n sequences. So you can think of all of them as 4n sequences. They all move in fours. So to differentiate them, we'll have to have a kind of reference to what the starting point is. So here's an idea. This sequence here can be called un equals 4n. So that when n is 1, you get 4 times 1, which is 4. When n is 2, you get 4 times 2, which is 8. When n is 3, you get 4 times 3, which is 12. When n is 4, you get 4 times 4, which is 16. So story checks out. This one, however, doesn't start at 4, it starts at 5. So maybe you'd like to just add 1 to it. So this one I could call Vn equals 4n plus 1. So that when n is 1, you get 4 times 1 plus 1. So it's 4 plus 1, which is 5. When n is 2, you get 4 times 2 plus 1, which is 9. When n is 3, you get 4 times 3 plus 1, which is 13, and so on. This one starts at 10. So instead of starting at 4, it starts at 10. So in order to compensate for this sequence, I need to call it 4n plus 6. To adjust the starting point from 4 to 10, I need to add 6. Here I needed to adjust from 4 to 5, so I added 1. Here I didn't need to adjust anything at all because it was already starting at 4. So this is what I'll do here. I'll call it xn equals 4n plus 6. And this is how you name sequences, if you like. So if you're able to do this, you can express any arithmetic sequence as how big the jumps are in the first place. So for example, the distance being 4, all of these are 4n sequences, and where they start. So you need to adjust the starting point. So if it starts at 4, you just leave it as it is. If it starts at 5, you just need to add 1. If it starts at 10, you just need to add 6.